Welcome to SIB Talk with Mir. I have 6 different topics that we are going to speak about today. So grab whatever you need because we're about to iceberg these topics. As I mentioned before, we got 6 different topics that we're going to speak about today. I just feel like it's really important to speak about these topics due to the fact that to give knowledge and wisdom to people in today's generation and society, and just to have your mind think about different things in life. But I hope y'all ready. Let's get started. Why are so many people with college degrees are still struggling to find jobs today? I feel like a lot of time when people go to college, they just party, and have fun and don't really create like a networking like list of people of who they can call or who they can connect with once they graduate. I just feel like a lot of time people just look at college as like going to parties, having funs, and not really using college as okay, you from this different type of state, you from this type of area. Let me get your number because you may know somebody that can put me on with a different type of job. I just feel like people don't really utilize their time of networking in college to try to find different type of careers or anything. And also, I just feel like a lot of times when people graduate college and they start looking for the jobs that their degree are in, I just feel like there's certain jobs that they see is not the ones that they like. A lot of time people come across this problem because there's a lot of time when people go to college but really don't look at the jobs that the degree serve. It's like you work hard for a degree, then you start working at a job that your degree serve, but then you realize like, damn, I really don't like this job. Like it was this person I used to work at FedEx with, and she had her master's, her bachelor, she had everything. And I'm like, bro, why are you still working at FedEx? And she was like, cause like I was working at this job that was in the field of my degree, but I really fell out of love with it and everything. So I started thinking to myself, I'm like, you really went to school for 6, 7 years, cause you gotta think about it. 4 years your bachelor's and 5, 6 is your master's. So when you think about it, 6 years. You really went to school for 6 years and you're working at FedEx and you started working at the job that was in the field of your degree due to the fact that you don't like it anymore. It's like, fuck. You gotta be very careful and very cautious with the type of major that you plan to choose because you do not want to waste time. College costs hella money. You don't got time to waste time at all. You're not the only person that applying to this job. There's different type of people who graduated from different type of college that applying to the same job. You gotta prove to the hiring manager that you are better than 100 or 500 different type of people and why they should pick you. It's like you gotta sell yourself out. And sometimes people are not good at selling themselves out. So that's the reason why I feel like people are having a hard time finding jobs with their degrees. And that's why a lot of times people be like trade school is better because once you go to trade school and you complete it and you get your certification, somebody can put you on a job right then and there. Trade school work with different type of companies that can help you get in. I'm not saying that going to college is wasting time because I got my bachelor degree in law and justice, but if you're not gonna take college serious, then you're gonna have a hard time finding a good job or just finding a job in your degree. Are relationship between men and women harder now than they were years ago? I just feel like back in the day, you probably saw like a lot of great relationships due to the fact that there wasn't a lot of social media going on. When you're in a relationship with somebody and you look at your partner and you be like, okay, this person is really good for me and everything. But you go on social media and you be like, dang, like this man doing this much for his girlfriend or this girl doing this much for her boyfriend and everything. You just comparing to your relationship, it gonna make it seem like, damn, like I could find somebody better when the whole time your girlfriend better for you. It just, these people live in different type of lifestyles or, they got higher much income. So their partner can do much more quality things for them than your partner can do for you. And I just feel like it's just hard because a lot of people look at things and they try to compare it to their relationship. And it's like, you gotta look at your relationship based on your relationship and not elsewhere because elsewhere can be horrible behind the scenes, behind the camera, behind the lens. You feel me? I just feel like it's hard to maintain a relationship due to the fact that if you don't got that money, you don't got no bread, you not tricking, then a girl not really gonna rock with you at all. And that's just me being real with y'all. This is me being real. If you don't got no bread, you don't got your own crib, if you don't got anything in your name, ladies are not gonna fuck with you at all. But then again, there are men out there who don't have nothing at all, and there's ladies mess with them now. But I just feel like if you don't got bread at all, a lady not gonna pay you no attention, no mind at all. And I don't blame them. I'm not gonna lie. I don't blame them because if I have a daughter, I do not want her mess with anybody. If you don't have your own crib, your own money, anything in your own name, I wouldn't want to mess with you at all. But the problem that keep happening, if you really don't got a lot of money, oh yeah, you not getting no type of relationship out of no ladies. But that's the difference. If you find a good woman, it don't matter what type of job you have, she gonna accept you for who you are. It's a lot of social media and a lot of distraction that's make relationship harder to maintain. But like I said, if you got the right partner with you, they won't even care about this distraction that's going on out there because they care about who you are as a person and focusing on y'all relationship. Why do so many people feel lost or unsure about their direction in their 20s and early 30s? I mean, it could be a lot of factors that play in this type of situation. Like a lot of people in their 20s like to have fun, not take life serious right then and there. A lot of people look at other people in their 20s and they see this different type of lifestyle that they are living. They see the people that in their 20s or 30s like having a big ass house, streaming, having fun, doing whatever they want to, having a lot of money, and they basing it off their life like, damn, like how can I get to there? Which make them feel like feeling lost or feeling unsure about what the type of direction they want to go through or anything. And I just feel like when you use a lot of time of your 20s to have fun and not sit down and really take it serious, it can really make you feel lost in direction due to the fact that you see a lot of people in your age bracket or even your friends like moving ahead of you, like having their own place, having their own car, having a family, just having many different things, and you just not having a lot of things. You still living with your mom, you still working at the same job, you working in your teenage years. There's a lot of different type of factors that can play in, especially in your early 30s. If you don't take your 20s really serious, then you damn sure gonna be lost in your 30s, because once you're in your 30s, it's like I'm unk now. Like I gotta get shit rolling, you feel me? And I'm only 26. I haven't hit my 30s yet, but that's why I take my life serious. Like when I went to college, I got to have fun, I party and everything, but it came to a period of time where I had to take school serious, and I just matured over the years and everything, and I just realized what I really want out of life. So I just feel like when you're so distracted about a lot of things on social media or just life in general, it kind of puts you in the misdirection of like, damn, what I'm going to do with my life. Like I'm trying to get to this spot, I'm trying to do what this person do. I'm trying to have a lot of money in my pocket. And when you compare your life to other people, it make you feel like a lesser person, or it make you feel like you nothing, or it make you feel like you ain't doing shit, when really everything takes time. Is social media helping people grow or quietly damaging people's confidence? I look at this topic as a 50-50. I feel like social media is helping people to grow, but I also feel like it's damaging their confidence. People keep comparing their life to other people's life on social media, and that's where it damages their confidence. Every single time you compare your life to somebody else, it make you feel like, damn, like I ain't doing shit with my life. Like, damn, like what the fuck? I'm in my 20s. I'm not in my teenage years no more. Like, I gotta be doing something. I'm not doing shit at all. Kind of 50-50 with that topic, because it's like social media can damage you, but it also can help you grow too as well. And I just feel like it damages you where you start comparing your life to other people's life, and that's when it becomes a problem. Why do so many people give up on their dreams so early? There's been plenty of times where I wanted to quit on my dream of podcasting or just my brand in general, due to the fact that it's hard to grow, especially when you do not have no type of support. Once again, I'm from Jersey. It's hard as hell to get support. I have a thing that I go by. If you don't have support, then you create the support. You create your own crowd. You create your own audience. Because one thing about life, a stranger will make you rich before a person you know will make you rich. So I just feel like people give up on the dream because it's like there's no type of support going on. There's no type of push. So you really gotta have that type of motivation in you. And if you don't got no type of motivation in you, you gotta have that discipline in you of keep going. So if you give up on your dreams early, you would never know the result. You would never know if you failed or you won. That's why I keep going with this podcast, because regardless however it make me feel, I want to know if I won or I failed. And if you fail, you really didn't fail. You can look at the people that you changed your life. And that's how I look at it. I'm in a win-win type of situation because the impact I had on people. So regardless if this podcast blow up, I feel like the time period I had with my podcast, it was positive because the impact I had on people. Do people truly support you, or do they only support you once you start winning? People are not going to support you unless you're winning in the things you are doing. And that's me being real. I'm not going to lie. You also going to have people that support you because who you are as a person, and they just fuck with you genuinely. What is one piece of advice that you can give to our audience? Something that you learned from your own journey that might help somebody. Advice that I can give to y'all is to start working on your credit. Credit is so important, guys. Credit can bring you a lot of great things in life. Like, for example, if you want to start your own business, right, and you don't got no credit at all, you want to be able to take a loan out at all. You're going to have to save up a lot of money to start your own business. But having a great credit score, you can take a lot of money out in loans and put that in your business and create generational wealth. Having great credit can bless you with not having to spend a lot of money, especially if you're trying to get a car. Having an 800 score, you don't gotta drop no down payment today. We just gonna give you the car off the lot because you got great credit. And here, we're gonna give you a bigger loan too with a nice APR, and your APR gonna be very low. It's not gonna be high. Do not get an APR that's very high, because you get an APR that's very high, you're gonna have hella interest on it. So having great credit is really good. Work on your credit so you have a great credit score. And also, having great credit can get you a great house too as well. Like, it just puts you in great positions. So work on your credit score. more and try to chase that 800. But that is episode 3. Thank y'all for watching. See you on episode 4.